everybody. I'm JD.
And I'm Gail.
And it's a Monday edition. It's October 28th, and we're just going to kind of go off the top of the head. We're going to improvise today. Big rally last night. Where?
Yeah.
Who? Some guy named Hitler, I guess?
Yeah.
Wait, can we say that? Can we say that on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. Yeah, big blowout, man. I tell you, it was just, nothing but white supremacists up there and swastikas everywhere. I mean, everybody pumping their fist. It was quite a show last night.
Yeah.
All the swastikas that were waving last night was outside the arena by all the Democrats that showed up to protest. They were the ones waving the swastikas. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And then you got people like Jake Tapper, he's just a fool on television getting paid to play the fool. It's just, oh.
Well, did you see Bruce Springsteen and Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio? And
we're definitely in a bizarre world.
Yeah, yes, we are.
But he did mention that he is going to try to lower taxes, and definitely they're going to have Elon in there to cut spending. And one thing I didn't know until just a couple of days ago is the transition team. Trump has learned his lesson about the machine. Mm-hmm. And he's making his own transition team. Has nothing to do with the Biden transition team. Has nothing to do with any government employees. They're putting their own team together and figuring out which offices, who's going to be in which offices. So it's a whole different world now. He's learned his lesson. Like they say, fool me once.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just, I still wonder sometimes how this is going to work out.
Well, we'll find out in 7 days. And then on top of that, didn't a BRICS meeting go on over the weekend? I think they had twice as many people show up as they were assuming.
Correct.
So it's gaining traction.
Well, and then they're going to put a true metals exchange out, and they've named, what was it they've called the BRICS currency? They actually named what it's going to be, and like you had said in a previous video, it's going to be backed by a basket of commodities.
Yeah. But this won't take the dollar right off the bat. I mean, I think I just saw a report came out over the weekend where the dollar is now being used in more transactions than just a few years ago. So people are still hanging on to the dollar. They're going to have to buy products from America, products and services. They're going to have to use U.S. dollars.
But they're using it. They're using local currencies in exchanges in the BRICS countries, though.
Yeah.
So that's going to take them flood more dollars back into the U.S., which will create an inflation.
Most of that's just from government spending. They need to get government spending under control.
Yeah.
So that's the main point there, and hopefully they can. But at the rate we're going right now, like everybody says, they're between a rock and a hard place.
Well, what's his face? Who's the one that's in charge of the? What's his name? Anyway, they're really carrying on about that stuff with North Korea sending troops to Ukraine.
Oh, over Ukraine? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and Putin, yeah, speaking of Ukraine and Putin came out over the weekend also and said that, everybody's has a story going around that Elon's been meeting behind the scenes, secret meetings with Putin. And Putin pretty much just said, we're talking space. This is what Elon does. And he also said, this whole Russian hoax thing that happened with Trump back in 2016, Putin's just laughing at him going, there's no collusion there. You guys are just nuts. So
yeah,
it's a wild world out there. But 7 more days. We'll see what happens. The polls got them even.
Yeah, well, China's carrying on. They're saying the United States is trying to weaponize space.
Well, that's because didn't a Boeing satellite blow up just the other day?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Boeing. Airplanes falling apart, spaceships falling apart, now their satellites are falling apart.
Well, that and they did the thing with the the contract. First it was settled, then it wasn't settled, now it was settled. Yep. Nobody really knows.
Yep. Oh, big news out of Germany. I did see that too. Guess who's closing 3 plants in Germany?
BMW?
VW.
Volkswagen is? Wow.
30,000 employees are going to be laid off. Big news. Here's another company refusing to participate in this booming economy. I mean, what are these companies doing? You know, this is like the best economy we've had in 50 years. Why are they doing this?
Right.
You know, they must be greedy. I guess that's the only explanation is these companies are so greedy that they have to close their plants.
Well, they're either greedy or racist, according to the news media.
Yeah, that's true. What else happening on a Monday? Like I said, I haven't had a chance to check the news. I'm just kind of flying off the top of my head.
Well,
which is scary.
There's a chic separatist group in Canada carrying on a bunch of news.
Not much else out there, huh?
Oh, G7 admitted that the money stole from Russian assets were given to a loan to Ukraine.
Oh, the IMF, didn't they say they have misplaced $41 billion of COVID money or something like that? I'm not sure where it is, but they lost $41 billion. You know, just a couple months ago, I was over in Ukraine and I found a $5 bill.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking if they got lost money somewhere, I would go to Ukraine and look for it. They'll probably find it there.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's just a joke. I haven't been to Ukraine. But if you're looking for lost money, I think that's where I would look first. Or, you know, if you had dealings with Hunter Biden, I would look into that also.
Everybody forgets that. Remember how Saddam Hussein had rooms full of $100 bills and gold and stuff?
Yep. And like the Nigerian kings, princesses, yeah.
And a lot of it didn't make it back to the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
It went through Ukraine, and a lot of it disappeared into people's pockets.
Yeah, it's just hard to believe things disappear in Ukraine.
Panama Papers or something.
What a world, what a world. What else is happening? Anything else on this Monday? It's a nice day out there. I need to get out and do something. Oh, wife's birthday in 2 days. I guess I need to get her a present. Shh, don't tell her.
No, not really. They're just here in Florida. They're still from the hurricanes. Still cleanup going on, and there's a lot of.
Still a mess down there.
Oh yeah, up around. All along the St. Johns River, there's still flooded neighborhoods and stuff like that. And what is it? What, 2.5 weeks?
Yep.
Oh, and last night or early this morning on Interstate 5 in California, there was a mudslide that buried a truck and some cars and stuff. From all the stuff out there.
We're living Atlas Shrugged, you know, everything's falling apart, things are falling out of the air.
Yeah.
Holy, boats are hitting bridges. Man, oh man, what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's see.
everybody, we encourage everybody to get out and vote. I would vote early because we still have 7 days of some black swan event. So if you have a chance to vote early, go vote early. I'm doing it Wednesday. Hopefully I can get out Wednesday and do it. And let's see what we can do with this country. Put it back on track. That's all we're asking, right?
Yeah, there was a severe weather thing in Roswell, New Mexico, where they had half a year's rain in just one weekend. And there's a lot of flooding in Roswell, New Mexico.
They're trying to hide the evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening.
All righty, folks. Well, we've had a pretty good run here on a Monday morning. We'll do it again tomorrow morning. Hopefully, if I wake up on time. It felt good to sleep in for a change. And
Yes.
plus, I got something aging in the fridge. We got some good scotch aging or whiskey going.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, turned out pretty damn good. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the show, we'd like you to do a like, share, maybe leave us a comment. And we'll do it again tomorrow morning. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. Let's go dig into some news.
Let's do it. I'm JD.
And I'm Gail.
And we are the Sneakee Bastards. Have a good one, everybody.